remain standing at this time for the presentation of colors. Gentlemen, remove your hats, the singing of the national anthem, and the alma mater of Southview High School. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to take a moment to ask each and every one of you to be sure that your cell phone is turned to the off position, and also like to ask everyone present to remember that this ceremony is for each of Southview's graduates, and we ask that the audience members as well as the members of the class respect all of the students and refrain from loud or inappropriate displays. We do not want to rob any student of their moment in the sun. This is the kind of mutual respect that each of the members of the class of 2005 has displayed toward each other, and we ask you to continue it. Thank you. At this time, Dr. Delores Morgan, Superintendent of Schools.
Good evening, class of 2000, parents, family, teachers, administrators, and friends. This is a major milestone in the lives of these soon-to-be graduates, and I don't think we could have picked a, well, at least not more beautiful, but at least it's not raining evening. Let me begin by introducing the dedicated and committed members of the Lorain City School Board of Education. beginning with President Dina Ferrer, Vice President Cindy Miller, Janine Donaldson, Keith Lilly, and Raul Ramos. Thank you. Throughout their lives, these Southview students have relied on the support and encouragement of family and friends, and it's wonderful to see those people in the stands tonight. I am also sure that each of you students seated here tonight can think of many teachers who have made a significant difference in your life and are the reason you have reached your graduation goal. I would like to ask all the teachers and the administrative staff who support them to please stand. Thank you. Celebrating the accomplishments of each of you graduating seniors is the primary goal of tonight's ceremony. Equally important is acknowledging that once you walk across the stage and receive your diploma, each of you will be taking a giant step out of your comfort zone into a much larger world arena. While each of you will always maintain pride in your Lorain heritage and the friends you have made here at Southview, the future will offer you many diverse paths to choose, new horizons and new ways of thinking. Whether you're going off to college, the military, or directly to the world of work, you will be offered new challenges that I encourage you to embrace. Experience what the world has to offer and do not be content to live in one narrow corner. As Dr. William Schultz, former executive director of Amnesty International, stated, we are engaged in an enormous struggle for the soul of this country. It is the struggle between those who would close down culture and those who would keep it open. As you begin the next leg of your journey, I encourage you to embrace the diversity of mind and spirit, challenge your thinking, and I assure you the rewards will be great. I am reminded of a line from the recent Lord of the Rings film, and I say to each of you, wear the mantle of high values proud, give no quarter, fear no shadow, and make the mountains tremble. I offer to all of you my personal congratulations in the many paths you choose to follow. Thank you.
Permit me a minute to reflect on the class of 2005, beginning with Senior Class President Morgan Brown, Vice President Alex Arroyo. The class of 2005 has done us a lot to make us proud. Beginning with congressional recognition for key club members Morgan Brown, Edurigis Morales, and Ben Schaefer. The Army JRTC again performed at a high level in drill meets and competitions. Victories were very commonplace for the cadets, led by Natasha Roman and Ricky Robinson and Rebecca Gutierrez. The Model UN team continued their very successful run, led by Robert McClellan and Jen Otero and Melanie Butcher. Once again, fashion and interior design classes had a national qualifier in Mandy Smith, who will represent Southview at the national competition in San Diego this July. Athletically, the golden age of Southview continued. Phil Ramos led the cross-country team to a sweep of Lake Erie League honors for the second straight year. LaShondra Hughes, Alyssa Orocho, and Julia Grazia led the volleyball team to a second consecutive championship. Winter brought more athletic glory. The wrestling team, led by Rodney Tolson and Ryan Redinger, defended their conference title. And the boys basketball team finished runners-up in the conference before a stellar postseason run made them district runners-up as well, led by Ryan Jackson, Reese Bennett, Brian Ramoklis, and Maurice Johnson. This spring, the baseball team, led by 9 seniors, including Tony Gonzalez, Micah Smith, and Mike Carney, had another great season, ending their first LEL championship. Through it all, 2 things remained constant. Natasha Roman got all A's, all of them for 4 years, and Rebecca Gutierrez came to school every day for 13 years. Both remarkable records of consistency. Academically, the class of 2005 represented the school well. College acceptances to MIT, NYU, the University of Tampa, and the American School of Music and Dramatic Arts brought national schools into the mix, with the many attending Bowling Green, Ohio State, Baldwin Wallace, John Carroll, and other Ohio colleges. I am very proud to announce that the Southview class of 2005 were offered over $3.3 million in scholarships to continue their post-secondary education. If you may permit me one personal moment at this time, usually a principal will go to great lengths to tell you that all of his students are special and equally important. Tonight, I would like to take a moment to tell you about my special member of the class of 2005. 2 weeks ago, I received a very frantic phone call from a parent. Her daughter, Ariana Petrov, was in intensive care in a Cleveland hospital, and all she was concerned about was her final exams and graduating from Southview. Ariana's health had been a concern to all of us for the past 4 years, and we were going to make sure that everything possible could be done. After reassuring Mom that this was our concern as well, everything was set in motion, and the teachers and administrators were able to work together to make the arrangements to make sure that Ariana was able to be with us this evening. Ariana, I'm so glad that you are here this evening as my favorite member of the class of 2005. You are a special young lady, and I salute you. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Sam Newsome, principal of the Leadership Academy, who will read the names on the service and academic plaques.
Good evening, everyone. I have the distinct honor and privilege of recognizing the top 5% of seniors with service credits, the National Honor Society inductees, and the top 5% honor graduates of the class of 2005. As most of you know, Southview maintains a family-like atmosphere and tradition that enables students to give back to their high school community through service. The following students have contributed a significant amount of their time providing service to the Southview faculty and administration. Their names will be inscribed on an existing plaque at Southview for everyone to see. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized for this honorable accomplishment. We ask that you please hold all of your applause until all the names have been called. The top 5% are Antonio Gonzalez. Please hold your applause. Jasmine Vasquez. Lamar Miller. Maurice Bennett. Rodney Tosin. Richard Robinson, Ryan Redinger, Amanda Kurzak, Amanda Miller, Rebecca Gutierrez, Morgan Brown, and the #1 student in the class of 2005 in service to Southview is Joshua Reynolds. Now you may clap. Congratulations. Next, we would like to take some time to acknowledge those seniors who have been inducted into the National Honor Society. If you look out, they have on this shiny white stashes around their robes. We too will call these in the top 5%. And we ask that you hold your applause till everyone is finished standing. Carrie Abel, Alexander Arroyo, Maurice Bennett, Turquoise Biggs, Daniel Bromley, Morgan Elizabeth Brown, Thomas Burge, Melanie Butcher, Sean Candelero, Mary Catherine Drummer, Felix Flores, Alexander Ford, Antonio Gonzalez, Nicole Ronick, Hope Justice, Lauren Copa, Amanda Kurzak, Kathleen Martin, Robert McCullen, Jacqueline Matelski, Jacqueline Montijo, Edurigis Morales, Jennifer Elizabeth Oterio, Jonathan Allen Ramos, Megan Reynolds, Baltazar O. Rivera Jr., Robert Rogers, Natasha Roman Rivera, Benjamin B. Schaefer, Paul Sedrin, Jasmine Anna Vasquez, Jonathan Vasalden, Allison M. Williams. Congratulations, scholars, for being in the National Honor Society. Finally, we take time to acknowledge the top 5% honor graduates of the class of 2005 for Southview High School. These students have worked exceptionally hard over the last 4 years to achieve academic excellence. There can be no greater honor for a high school graduate than to be recognized as an academic scholar. While some other school activities bring about wider recognition, we must not lose sight of our purpose and existence, academic achievement. These students will have their names inscribed on an existing plaque that will continue to hang in the halls of Southview for everyone to see. Scholars, please stand and be recognized when your names are called. The counselors will place a golden robe around your stashes. Vincent Glass. Robert Rogers. Benjamin Schaefer. Edurigis Morales. Melanie Butcher. Alexander Ford. Tiffany Pat. Lorain Copa. Allison Williams. Jennifer Oterio. Our salutatorian, Natasha Roman Rivera. And the valedictorian of the class of 2005 is Ms. Morgan Brown. Seniors, congratulations and best of luck to each and every one of you. Next, I have the pleasure to introduce Mr. William Senior Montoya, who's the principal of the School of the Arts. He will announce the names of those students receiving scholarship money to continue their education.
Good evening. Buenas tardes. There are 3 graduates in the class of 2005 that have distinctive tassels and stoles representing International Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. Members of this prestigious organization are required to have a 3.5 GPA and at least 12 credit hours in college courses. The society prides itself in academic excellence and community service. Please help me in congratulating Melanie Butcher, Alexander Ford, and Hope Justice. The following students will be recognized because they have taken the time out to sit down on a computer, go to their counselor, look on the internet, and find scholarships that they could apply for. And although Mr. Ferguson stole my thunder and told you, I am proud again to announce to you that this class, 2005, has a grand total earned in scholarships from distinctive universities and colleges around the country in the amount of $3,330,754. I would like for you to acknowledge these 5 students for their accomplishments in ascertaining the amount of money that they did to continue their education. With the fifth highest amount, $365. Congratulations, Morgan Brown. Number 4, $136,053. Congratulations, Melanie Butcher. With the amount of $140,053, congratulations, Antonio Gonzalez. With $151,861, Robert Rogers, congratulations. In first place, earning for her college tuition $152,553, Natasha Roman, congratulations. You may have a seat. Class of 2005. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think to dare not, you won't. If you'd like to think and win, but you think you can't, it's almost a cinch that you won't. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or the quicker man or woman. But sooner or later, the saint that wins is the saint that thinks he and she can. Congratulations.
At this time, please welcome Mr. Keith Lilly, member of the Lorain Board of Education, who will introduce tonight's class speakers.
Thank you. Number 1 in her class, Lorain Palace Theater employee and budding scuba diver, Morgan Brown, valedictorian of the class of 2005, is a joy to introduce as a commencement speaker. The daughter of Major Richard and Rebecca Brown, Morgan has an array of athletic accomplishments which earned her Lorain's Sports Hall of Fame, Ullin Award nomination, and scholarship. She participated in 3 years of volleyball and tennis, where she served as co-captain, and 4 years on the softball team, where she won all district and all county honorable mentions last year. Actively involved in drama productions throughout high school, she also participated in Key Club, Matt Maids, Southview's newspaper, and the Stay Tobacco-Free Athlete Mentor Program sponsored by the American Cancer Society. Morgan is the current president of both Student Council and Senior Council. In addition to her extracurriculars, she lifts weights and serves as an altar server and a lecturer at the Church of St. Peter. Above all, she has excelled academically, taking the most rigorous coursework available, including PSEO courses through Lorain County Community College. Various organizations have recognized the responsible diligence that Morgan's peers and Southview staff have long admired. She's in Who's Who among American high school students. The faculty named her most outstanding senior girl, and Channel 5 spotlighted her in their Best of the Class series. Other honors include Sherrod Brown's Congressional Service Award, National Honor Society, Buckeye Girls State Delegate, and the Cleveland chapter of Phi Beta Kappa. She has earned over $102,000 in merit monies, including the Lorain City Schools, Deucedan, American Association of University Women's Challenge for Tomorrow, and the Frank Kearns Memorial Scholarships. But Ohio will lose her talents as she heads west. In the fall, Morgan will attend North Central College in Naperville, Illinois, which rewarded her accomplishments with a presidential scholarship. She'll play softball while majoring in Spanish education. Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Brown.
I'd like to welcome the Board of Education members, Dr. Morgan, Mr. Estel, staff members, family, friends, and classmates. Southview, class of 2005. These words are for you. We're leaving the life we have known so well for the past 4 years to venture out onto a new path. The world that awaits us is both exciting and scary. We anticipate independence and self-discovery, but at the same time, fear the unknown. But are we afraid of the hardships that await us, or how we will handle these hardships? Will we overcome our obstacles, or become failures, as some people in society expect of us? Will we be successful with our future endeavors, or will we quit when our challenges become too difficult, too much to bear? Will we stand by our morals and do the right thing, or will we succumb to the pressures of society? Are we ready for independence? Can we really survive on our own? What can we possibly offer the world? The better question is, what have we already given to the world? Over the past 4 years, we, as a class, have earned a total of 8,432 service credits. These credits are from aiding a teacher or the office, participating in clubs, and playing sports. Each credit is equivalent to 10 hours. I did the math. So therefore, if we were paid minimum wage, $5.15, for all of our hours of service, we, as a class, would have made approximately $500,000. That is $500,000 we could have made working a job instead of volunteering our time. Rather than being selfish and caring about earning money for ourselves, we chose to make a difference in our school and our community. In addition, there are countless areas where people volunteer their time that's not written on paper. Being a tutor, helping a classmate who doesn't understand the theories of algebra or the writings of Shakespeare, working concessions for a sporting event, helping raise money for the tsunami victims and the soldiers fighting in the Middle East, even donating blood to save lives. Our little acts of kindness do not go unnoticed or unappreciated. Waiting an extra second to hold open a door for someone, helping a teacher who is carrying a lot of books, giving someone a compliment or a hug when they've had a rough day. Every day, our actions affect others without us knowing their impact. Serving the community, volunteering our time, or being a part of a parish makes a difference. Merely saying hello and making someone smile can make all the difference in the world. Our class has volunteered a lot of time to helping others. However, we have also made a difference in academic areas, leadership positions, and social relationships. In the classroom, we have learned how to study well instead of cramming the night before finals. Throughout the stress of senior year, our class was able to receive over $3.3 million of scholarship money for college. We also took a stand to change small schools. Through our leadership abilities, Mr. Cawthon's political science class caught the attention of many small school supporters. We told them our thoughts and gave them advice on how to improve small schools for future classes. Leadership was shown through many aspects of our time at Southview. In sports, when captains inspired their teammates. In clubs, when presidents motivated their members. And for underclassmen, as they looked up to us as role models. Our class has been successful, but more importantly, we are accepting of others. The friends we have made, the experiences we have shared, have given us the social skills we will use for the rest of our lives. Southview is a place where stereotypes and discrimination do not exist. I believe this is because of the outstanding people sitting in this stadium tonight. We have the power to choose to do good for others. As you walk out of this stadium tonight with your diploma in your hand, think of what you can offer the world. You've left your school a better place. Now make the world a better place. I dare you to dream. I dare you to make a difference.
Southview's Junior ROTC Cadet Major is the salutatorian for the class of 2005. I am proud to introduce Natasha Roman as a commencement speaker. Natasha, daughter of Wanda B. Rivera, has earned over 35 awards during her 4-year Junior ROTC career for academic, athletic, and military, local, and national achievements. From silver and bronze lamps in community service and academic achievement to ribbons for good conduct and physical fitness, her awards and decorations are far too numerous to mention. Shopping for Clothe a Child, working at a Halloween carnival, or ringing a Salvation Army bell, Natasha cheerfully and positively displayed strong and committed service. Despite numerous honors and awards, Natasha has remained humble, leading her classmates in the military, the classroom, or community by word and example. Her peers admire and the staff respects her cooperative personality, which strives for excellence, encouraging others to achieve as well. She is a Presidential Community Service Award recipient, decorated Super Cadet, and Chief of Police for Explorers. In the midst of her cadet major duties, Natasha has maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average. In the most rigorous courses Southview offers, including PSEO classes through Lorain County Community College. Last summer, she was selected by the Ohio Department of Education's Board of Regents as the Martin W. Essex School for the Gifted Participant for the Lorain City Schools. A member of the National Honor Society, Natasha has received scholarships totaling over $150,000, including Young Scholars and Schumann Rotuno. For her academic achievement, the faculty has named her Outstanding Senior Scholar, and Channel 5 showcased her in their Best of the Class series, but Ohio State University has put her in the limelight. They have acknowledged Natasha's stellar credentials and named her a recipient of their new, highly competitive and prestigious Land Grant Opportunity Scholarship. This award provides full 4-year, all expenses paid Buckeye College degree. At Ohio State University, she'll major in Spanish and music production. Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha Roman.
Bienvenidos a los miembros del Directorio de Educación de las Escuelas de Lorain, la doctora Morgan, el señor Esto, el cuerpo docente de la Escuela Southview, familia, amigos y alumnos. Felicidades, clase de 2005. As we all know, getting in front of your peers and delivering a speech that reflects our past experience together can prove to be exceedingly difficult. However, it was writing the speech that became the more demanding task. Fortunately, a good friend of mine encouraged me to begin last Saturday. Otherwise, being Puerto Rican, I would have started last night. As I sat at the table with a stack of blank paper, she instructed me to write the alphabet at the top to get the flow of the pen. While I stared at the scribbles, I wondered, how can I prepare such an important speech from a mere 26 letters? I continued to think and realized how similar the alphabet was to our senior class. Each letter is different and distinct, with its unique sound. Some are more profound and are always heard, while others are more reserved, like the silent letters. Each one can adapt and unite to become a part of something different and bigger, and produce beautiful literature, eloquent poems, and rewrite history to change the world. We are the class of 2005, and we have persevered through some of life's most challenging obstacles, surpassed minimum standards, and proven our intelligence through multiple tests, also known as high school. From graduation requirements to deadlines, from drinking Pepsi at lunch to drinking pink lemonade, and from having one large school to 3 small schools, we have survived it all and can proudly say that we have all succeeded. Let's not forget our parents, grandparents, teachers, family, and friends in the audience. Without them and the guiding hand of the Lord, we would not be as successful as we are today. Whatever the case may be, we are triumphant and are here to celebrate this glorious occasion and give the proud mothers and guardians a chance to point out their baby in the red and brag about their various achievements. As much as I can list our numerous accomplishments, I must say that we are not perfect. However, success does not equal perfection. After all, perfection was just a game. Remember trying to match up the little yellow pieces into a shape that fits? Even if you placed every piece into its correct spot to make perfection, once the time was up, all the pieces came exploding out. That brief moment was not a success. Success is when you have the courage to pick up all of the pieces and start over. We can proudly say that we are successful because we have endured everything thrown at us to become the people we are today. Yes, we still have the rest of our lives on layaway, but receiving those diplomas is like your receipt. Hold on to it because it is the key to your future endeavors. Now I look back on the once blank pages and see our senior class. We wrote our own history with our 26 letters. What was once a blank transcript or a blank record is now rewritten to show the world what Southview seniors have already accomplished and what we have the potential to do. As for the speech itself, I never finished it until last night. No, I wasn't procrastinating. I wanted to make sure that I came to the podium with a speech worthy enough to be presented to the great and honorable class of 2005. Thank you.
I'd like to present to you the Lorain Southview High School class of 2005.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, invited guests, and alumni. I am Jose del Valle, and it is a great pleasure for me, a Southview staff member and a product of Lorain City Schools, to call on the names of this year's soon-to-be 2005 graduates. As I call each graduate forward, we ask that the audience hold their applause until all the names are called. God bless you, and we thank you. Carrie Ann Abel. Angel Luis Acosta. Brittany Lauren Alamain. Alisa Nicole Arrocho. Michelle Nicole Arrocho. Joel Andrew Arredondo. Alexander Luis Arroyo, receiving an honors diploma. Justine Marie Arroyo. James Charles Asef. Alexis Ayala. Eric Scott Bailey. Melody Ann Baker. Matthew Stefan Baines. Charday Marie Barbosa. Linda Louise Barnett. Brittany Ray Bartlebog. Nicole Ashley Bartoldas. Maurice Neil Bennett Jr. Turquoise Octavia Briggs. Nathaniel Caleb Box. Victoria Lynn Boylan. Danielle Monique Bromley, receiving an honors diploma. Morgan Elizabeth Brown, also receiving an honors diploma. Thomas Jeffrey Burge. Ryan Geraldo Burgos. Melanie Audra Butcher, receiving an honors diploma. Joshua Calderon. Vincent J. Calez. Sean Adam Candelario. Bradley Allen Carmack. Michael Charles Carney. Carmela Chavez. Adam Sylvester Sitak. Juan M. Colon. Freddie Concepcion Jr. Julio Cesar Cortez, receiving an honors diploma. Amanda Angelise Cruz. Carissa Monique Cruz. Jose Manuel Cruz. Marlena Amanda Cruz. Nicole Ashley Cruz. Jessica Sheree Davila. Sally De Jesus. Mary Catherine Drummer. Ashley Marie Durison. Charday Danielle Sierra Durrett. Joelle Allen Edmonds. Curtis Lee Elkins. Eric Michael Ferrer. Felix Romero Castro Flores. Joseph Michael Flores. Alexander Richard Ford, receiving an honors diploma. Lindsay Renee Friend. Sandra Yvette Gaines. Stephanie Nicole Genesi. Antonio Luis Gonzalez. Geraldo Gonzalez. Jessica Gonzalez. Jordan Elizabeth Gonzalez. Julia Grazia. Jeffrey Danielle Gregg. Rebecca Lynn Gutierrez. Ashley Guzman. Joseph Anthony Guzman. Rachel Marie Hall. Charlotte Ann Hancock. Jermaine Elijah Harrell. Derek Maurice Harvey Jr. Ryan Haddabald. Anastasia Ashley Hellinger. Paris Chantel Henderson. Jessica Lee Hernandez. Joseph Luis Hernandez. Linda Marie Hernandez. John Edward Hooks. Nicole Marie Hronik. LaShonda Marie Hughes. Ryan Rayshawn Jackson. Jenna Lynn Januzzi. Maurice Johnson. Tina Marie Johnson. Matthew David Jones. Hope Leanne Justice, receiving an honors diploma. Nicole Marie Kane. Dustin Richard Kelly. Jody Grace Kelly. Monique Rianne King. Lauren Michelle Copa, receiving an honors diploma. Joseph Anthony Kusura. Amanda Susan Kursak. Jasmine Lynn Lauderdale. Robert Lawrence Laurenti. Sheila Lynn Lilly. Selena Nicole Lopez. Frankie Jazz Losowitz. Matthew Edward Majoris. Iris Edmabel Maldonado. Antonio Marcial Jr. Kathleen Michelle Martin. Stephanie Angela Matos. Teresa Marie Mock. Jessica Lynn McLeese. Robert Lee McClellan. Reginald Leon McFadden. John Vincent McNeely. Joshua Terrence McRae. Eric Michael Mediavilla. Misael Jumilian Medina. Selena Lynn Merrick. Jacqueline Matelski. Amanda Marie Miller. Lamar Maurice Miller. Antoinette Montañez. Jacqueline Montijo. Antoine Martez Moon. Edurigis Marie Morales, receiving an honors diploma. Kendra Nazoski. Jessica Francis Knoll. Gina Lynn Oli. Heriberto Orona. Andrew A. Ortiz. David Anthony Ortiz. Jennifer Elizabeth Otero, receiving an honors diploma. Tiffany Marie Pack, also receiving an honors program. Diploma. Christopher Ray Pagan. Jonathan James Palmer. Romero Chavez Parker. Brittany Michelle Parsons. Tiffany Liz Perez. Jarvis Lamar Perkins. Christina Dawn Peters. Ariana Michelle Petrov. Matthew Adam Piero. Clinton Jeffrey Pinsura. David Anthony Pernicki. Alan Michael Quattlebaum Jr. Gilberto Quintana. Lucia Quintero. Jonathan Allen Ramos, receiving an honors diploma. Philip J. Ramos. Ryan Kenneth Redinger. Brian David Remaklis. Joshua Thomas Reynolds. Megan Louise Reynolds. Baltasar Rivera. Hope Marie Rivera. Jacqueline Kristen Rivera. Jessica Elena Rivera. Sheila Taze Rivera. Brandon Michael Roach. Justin Andrew Roach. Angelise S. Robinson. Richard Joseph Robinson. Benjamin Ray Robles. Christopher Aaron Rodriguez. Janelle Marie Rodriguez. Manuel Angel Rodriguez. Natalie Ann Rodriguez. Pedro Angel Rodriguez. Stephen Andrew Rodriguez. Robert Blaine Rogers II, receiving an honors diploma. Camila Margarita Rojas. Amanda Lee Roldan. Natasha Edurigis Roman, receiving honors diploma. Charles Andrew Ruth. Jennifer Sanchez. Victor Manuel Sanchez. Alejandro Santana. Francisco Santiago. Benjamin Blaze Schaefer, receiving an honors diploma. Kaylee Schmidt. Julie Christine Scott. Jacquill Nicole Seekins. Elizabeth Ann Shaver. Paul Michael Shedrin, receiving an honors diploma. Natalie Marie Silva. Mandy Lynn Smith. Micah Smith, Jr. Anissa Natara Steveski. John Daniel Strasser. David Allen Cerns. Kaylin Cricket Sweeney. Cassandra Therese Sweet. Ariane Taylor. Carlos Romero Taylor. Brian Lee Thomas. Heather Marie Thomas. Rodney Harvey Tolson, Jr. Ashley Nicole Temeko. Eileen Torres. Jeanette Torres. Angelique Nicole Triplett. Matthew Dwayne Van Dyke. Jasmine Ana Vasquez. Christopher Anthony Vasquez. Jessica Marie Velez. Jonathan Visalden. Joshua Scott White. Jeffrey Robert Whitman. Allison Marie Williams, receiving an honors diploma. Darcel Kimberly Wilson. Jonathan Michael Wormsley. Alicia Nicole Sendejas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the 36th graduating class of Lorain Southview High School.
One of the very fine traditions at Lorain Southview High School is the composition of a senior song by senior members of the electronic music classes. We ask that you welcome Jordan Gonzalez, Sharday Barbosa, and Michelle Rocho for this year's senior song, Every Dream.
What lies before us, but only we can choose a way. In our hearts we all will find we have a dream, but only we can decide. Will we bring that dream to life? Set our sails with every dream we have, and we'll sail upon the memories that we've had. We all have the strength to find our purpose and the strength to say goodbye, and we will cherish and hold dear each moment that we've shared throughout the years. And as we let go of our fears, we'll set our sails with every dream we have, and we'll sail upon the memories that we've had, and we'll set our sails with every dream we have, and we'll sail upon the memories that we've had. We'll keep the memories that we've
We ask that the audience remain seated until the class recesses, And we ask that you meet your graduates not by going across the track in the field, but by going around the outside of the stadium. The gates to the track will be closed. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Please remain seated until the class has left the field.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise.
Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise.
Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries?
Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines, digging in my own backyard.
You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise.
Out of the huts of history's shame, I'll rise.
Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise.
I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise.
Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise.
Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave.
I rise.
I rise.
I rise. Let's go back.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.